Okay, so we discussed flagellation in bacteria. In the case of bacteria, the type of nutrition is autotrophs, heterotrophs, saprophytes and parasites. Autotroph means they can synthesize their own food from the simple inorganic substance. Okay, they can be photosynthetic or chemosynthetic. Then the heterotrophs means they depend on other organisms for the food and they get derive energy from the organic compounds either from the living or non-living sources. Saprophytes means they feed on dead and decaying matter. Parasites means these organisms live in pathogen, lives as pathogen in plants and animals including human beings. Okay. Then the next is reproduction about monoerans or bacterians. Mostly the bacterians are reproduced by asexually. Asexual reproduction means binary fission. The plant or the organism body, that means parental body, divides into two and each one lead a separate life. Okay, but sexual reproduction also seen in the case of bacteria. The type of sexual reproduction, that is conjugation, transformation. Conjugation and transformation. Just understand the term conjugation and transformation. Okay. Kingdom Monera classified. Kingdom Monera mainly classified into two groups. The two groups are Archaebacteria and Eubacteria. Archaebacteria and the Eubacteria. Archaebacteria, it comprises a group of highly primitive prokaryotes. They are also called living fossils. They live in extreme harsh conditions. So they are known as extremophiles. Extremophiles because they can live in the harsh conditions. Okay. The harsh conditions includes halophiles, thermoacidophiles, methanogens, etc. Their cell wall structure is unique and the cell wall structure is responsible for their survival in extreme conditions. I told you that this bacteria have the ability to withstand the harsh conditions. Okay, how they withstand this harsh condition? Because of the presence of their cell wall. Okay, their ribosomes are similar to that of eukaryotes. Archaebacteria's ribosome. What is ribosome? Ribosome is a cell organelle. Archaebacteria's ribosomes are similar as that of the eukaryotes. The cell wall, I told that the peculiarity of cell wall. Cell wall is composed of a non-cellulosic polysaccharides and proteins. Cell wall is made up of non-cellulosic. Okay. Non-cellulosic means it doesn't contain cellulose, but it contains polysaccharides and proteins. And the cell membrane, the lipids are arranged in a single layer linked by glycerol. And we discussed that Archaebacteria's type is halophiles, thermoacidophiles and methanogens. Halophiles. Halo means temperature. Halo means temperature? No. Thermo is related to temperature. Halo means salt. Halophiles. Salt. Okay. So halophiles means they live in extreme salt areas and can trap solar energy by their pigmented membrane to produce ATP. Halophiles, they live in extreme salt area and can trap solar energy by the purple pigmented membrane and produce ATP. ATP means energy. Okay. Example for this halophiles are, halophile group is Halococcus. Halococcus. So coccus means round shape. So this Halococcus is a round shape bacteria. Halococcus. Next one is second one. Second group is Thermoacidophiles. Thermoacidophiles, they live in hot sulfur spring at temperature about 80 degrees Celsius. Okay. Example for the thermoacidophiles, that is thermoplasma. Thermoplasma. So thermoacidophiles, they can live in the temperature about 80 degrees Celsius. And example for the group is thermoplasma. The next one is methanogens. Methanogens. These bacteria are anaerobic. Anaerobic means the bacteria doesn't need oxygen for living. That type is known as anaerobic. These methanogens, the term methanogens comes from, they can produce methane gas. Methane gas is an important component of our biogas. Okay. For planting a biogas, we are adding cow dung. Cow dung contain these methanogenous bacteria. Because these methanogenous bacteria are rich in or present in the gut of ruminant animals such as cows and buffalo. Methanogens are anaerobic bacteria. These bacteria are present in the gut of ruminant animals such as cows and buffalo. And they are responsible for the production of methane. Methane means it's a component of the biogas. Okay. So example for this methanogenic bacteria, that is Methanococcus. Methanococcus. So that is about Archaebacteria. Again, I am telling that Archaebacteria is a group of ancient primitive prokaryotic and also called as a living fossils. They can live in extreme temperature or harsh conditions. That why it is known as extremophiles. The presence of cell wall make them unique. The cell wall is composed of non-cellulosic polysaccharide and peptidoglycans. Then the cell wall membrane. The cell membrane is a lipid bilayer, lipid single layer linked to glycerol. Archaebacteria are classified into three groups: halophiles, thermoacidophiles, and methanogens. Halophiles means they live in extreme salt area and they can trap solar energy by the pigmented membrane to produce ATP. Example, Halococcus. Thermoacidophiles means they live in hot sulfur springs at temperature 80 degrees Celsius in aerobic condition. Okay. Example for that group is thermoplasma. The next one is methanogens. Methanogens means methane producing bacteria. They live in the anaerobic condition. Normally they are seen in the gut of the ruminant animals such as cows and buffalo. The main component of the biogas is methane. Okay. Then the example for this methanogens, that is example for this methanogens is Methanococcus. Clear it is.